Man, that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
All right, we are doing it Harlem Heat style tonight. Welcome to the island, the podcast of relevancy. This is Hot Take Wrestling. I'm sitting in the hot seat tonight, y'all. I'm normally in the back sitting, looking and all stoic and all this kind of shit. But tonight it's me and the wise man. It's your boy, old man Logan. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and hit my drop, because the boy Joe main event ain't here. So yeah, here we go. All right. He is affectionately known to me as the wise man. He is the man that oversees Hot Take Wrestling. He is the man, the myth, the legend, known as the child support slayer. The one, the only, No Chill with Phil. Phil, hold on, brother. Let me get your intro for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock It, the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the child support slayer, affectionately known as Captain Medium Meat, the voice of violence. Bro, we not starting that shit tonight, bro. We not doing that shit tonight.
I'm sorry, man.
This is my intro, damn it. I got a lot of names. You know what? You just threw me off, bro. You threw me off. But you know what, man? I'm out here, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. And you know what? We gonna go Harlem Heat Doom style.
Yes, sir.
Ron Simmons and Butch, Booker T and Stevie Ray. Yo, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I don't know if you got an agenda. I just like to fire from the hip. If you don't mind, yo, shout out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Shout out to him for now owning the name The Rock. Dwayne Johnson now is the primary owner of The Rock. So, if y'all remember before, back a little while ago, Fast and Furious 5.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember The Rock or Dwayne Johnson and Vince had a little bit of beef? And if y'all remember, during that time, he was in a lot of movies, and they wouldn't say Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They were just calling him Dwayne Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being was because WWE owned that name. Well, as of yesterday, was it yesterday, Monday?
I want to say yes. It may have been yesterday. Yeah.
As of yesterday, Monday, hell, whatever, Dwayne Johnson officially owns the name The Rock. That's big moves for him. That is awesome that now he has the rights to his name. I think that's pretty dope. I think Prince Nelson Rogers is applauding from the purple cloud of heaven. That's pretty damn dope. That's pretty damn dope.
Man, it's so awesome on so many different levels because him owning that trademark now. First and foremost, let's just put the elephant in the room out there. This couldn't have happened if one Vincent Kennedy McMahon was still at the helm because he wasn't giving up none of those copyrights, none of those trademarks. So for The Rock to be the first one announced to now own that trademark of The Rock, I think it's more to come of that. I don't know who will be next per se, but I could totally see some legends that may have passed transitions. Ultimate Warrior comes to mind, for example. I could see maybe his widow maybe trying to go and secure the rights to his name. That's a way for her to feed their family. Just like I said, anybody that's passed away, I could see a lot of those legends going about trying to go ahead and get some type of deal in place where they can, secure the rights to, their past loved ones monkeyer. And, it's just, from here, I really want to see what The Rock does with it going forward. I didn't know that WWE was kind of putting an injunction on him about using that because I know when he first started doing films and stuff, they were saying Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and then abruptly they just kind of just started saying Dwayne Johnson. I thought it was because he was big enough, but hey, I guess not. So
I think it's dope. And just imagine if Steve Austin bought Stone Cold Steve Austin.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Think of if Undertaker bought The Dead Man. Think of if Triple H bought The Game, The Cerebral Assassin. I mean, you look at all these monikers that are cemented in time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You look at we 80s babies. We definitely came up during the Attitude Era. You look at we had some of the biggest names then.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I know you're talking about the ones that have passed. Look at the ones that are still alive. What if Hulk Hogan? What if Terry? What's his last name?
Terry Bollea.
Bollea. What if he bought the rights to Hulk Hogan? Hulkamania? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What if he bought that? That's actually dope because if you look at everything that these people have done, whether you like them, whether you hate them, that's pretty damn dope. That's big. That's monumental. They can take their names and make their names bigger than just the WWE universe.
Yeah.
You know, and also in that quick transition, I don't know if he was ready, but Netflix, WWE 2025.
Endeavor is getting the bag, man.
What you think about this deal, bro? What you think about that?
Well, first, let me put a button on the trademark thing. As you said, some more to living, but again, just for me, not trying to be morbid, but it was like I thought about the guys that passed, Macho Man, things of that such. But you're absolutely right. Gentlemen like Hulk Hogan can go and try to procure their rights. Undertaker owning Undertaker. That's like poetic in a sense, man, because we know the dude is Undertaker, so it makes so much sense for him to have that trademark. You know what I mean? But transitioning back to what you just, they just dropped that bomb right quick. Netflix, WWE, Endeavor, TKO entered into a deal. Excuse me, that I had a tongue tied there. 2025, we are going to see Monday Night Raw stream live on Netflix. No commercials, might I add, as well. It's more news rolling out with that as it's coming along. That's big, man. I know Prime was trying to make a play to procure the rights from WWE. I think Prime was trying to get both. Maybe Prime will end up with SmackDown. Who knows? I know SmackDown next year is supposed to debut on the CW network, but who knows how long that's going to last.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, SmackDown is supposed to be moving to the CW.
Channel 13.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, and this was kind of horrid. I didn't like it much at all. SmackDown was, I think this was maybe when they first made the move to Friday nights, and it was on WGN. And,
no, it was never on Channel 9.
Yeah, it was on Channel 9, bro.
No, it wasn't. It was on UPN.
No, it was on Channel 9. Because CW was Channel 9, so, they it's kind of weird how that worked out. We can definitely fact check it at a later time because you already got called out, buddy, on the page talking about happy 40th.
Hey, look. Hold on. Let me address something to everybody that follow Hot Take. No Chill with Phil loves to drink. This my bae. This my boo. I got off work and watched Raw after it had aired on the DVR. And it was saying the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. My dumb ass was like, happy birthday, Royal Happy birthday, Royal Rumble. But I had already posted it. Yo. And so my bad, dog. This was on me.
It's all good.
In the famous words of R-Truth, my bad, dog.
Because the man's put you out there, man. He was like,
that's right. I was like, the Royal Rumble's only 35, 36 years old. Like, damn, bro, let me be great, bro.
Okay, so our boy Oos, the main event, he just commented, It was Channel 9, my friend. It was Channel 9.
What network was Channel 9?
So that's so I don't know the
Channel
intricacies.
9 has always been WGN.
Right. But CW at one point, before they moved on, because now CW is seen on WCIU Channel 26.
The U.
But back in the day, it was on Channel 9. They used to show their shows on there, Supernatural and Gossip Girls and all that kind of stuff. They used to be on Channel 9.
Yeah.
So
but that was CW?
That was CW. That was the CW lineup. Now CW, I guess, is just a full-on channel.
So was that like a prime time 2-hour block or something?
Maybe. I don't know the intricacies of how it worked. But I do know SmackDown would not get shown on days that it correlated with, say, a Chicago Cubs game. The Cub games would take precedence over SmackDown. So if you wasn't able to watch SmackDown because they'd have the Cubs game playing or the White Sox. So I didn't
more so the Cubs than the White Sox. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't care for it too much back then, but we're in the streaming era now. CW has its own streaming platform. I don't know if this deal with Netflix is going to affect the Hulu deal, because Hulu shows, the slim down versions of Raw and SmackDown and NXT.
And here's what's crazy: Hulu next month is getting the Bianca Belair and Montez Ford Love and WWE.
Yep.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. UPN had it and the WG. Okay. So I think that's where I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah, because it's SmackDown when it debuted. It was definitely on
UPN.
Yeah, it was on UPN. It was part of their main lineup on Thursday.
Yes, it was. I think that's where I'm getting mixed up, because I know we're north. Mm-hmm. I'm way north. I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from the Wisconsin state line.
Sheesh.
Out here, it was always UPN, CW, which is Channel 13 out here, which has always been. You would see the recap. Y'all remember on the weekends, it was the recap episodes of Raw and SmackDown, and it was like a Heat and Velocity, but it was like, hi, I'm Josh, and I'm at WWE Studios, and let me tell you what happened Monday night with Shawn Michaels. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, those like late night, they came on late night?
Yeah. Yes, it was the late night joint that came on, and it was like quick. It was like an hour. Yeah. But it recapped everything of what happened on Monday night, what happened on SmackDown, what happened on Heat, what happened on Velocity. And that could be where I'm getting confused, because see, out here, WGN has always been Channel 9. Always. Okay. CW, maybe CW came after the WB. Y'all remember the WE? The WB with Steve Harvey, Wayans Brothers, whatever else. Y'all remember them days.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very well could be. Hey, it could be my bad. Very well could be my bad.
All right. Let's see what your boy Joe said. They might change the rating system. I mean, this is a streaming era now, bro. Like, this changes how we've watched, because, us being older fans now, we've gone from watching WWE on USA Network primarily. They've had a big relationship with NBC Universal from the start. You had Main Event on there Saturday nights. Like I said, Raw's been on USA forever. We saw SmackDown on USA forever. We did see slight detours over to like TNN and what was the other channel? Spike. But they always somehow, some way found their way back, home to USA. So for me, that's kind of bittersweet, but hey, I kind of get it at the same time too. That takes away from some of the barriers you have in terms of the content. So you can go on a streaming platform and have a mature, style show in the sense of how it was when we were growing up back in the day. It wasn't like full on nudity or anything, but you had like your what was
You
it?
could cuss, you could show a little bit of color, and different things that you could do. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that may have been a big part of that move. I don't know if they're going to do anything with that in terms of endeavor with UFC, and we'll maybe see UFC pop up on Netflix as well. But it's a pretty big deal. I think they said the deal was worth $5 billion.
So let me get a little piece of this, bro. So I'm actually very happy that they're doing this deal with Netflix. I have not been a fan of the WWE network since they went all Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it when it was just the WWE network, the standalone network,
Mm-hmm.
that you could get it for $9.99 a month. That was perfect. I loved how you could watch the pay-per-view. Even if you caught it after the fact, you could start it from the beginning.
All right. Yep.
You can't do that with Peacock. It's a lot of little different, subtle, small nuances with Peacock that I don't like, that you didn't have those issues with the WWE network.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at this deal, this merger, it's smart as hell. Everyone and their mama has Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they raise the price on the Netflix membership, which I hope they don't, but I know they will. I know they will. Even still, you think about it, we're going to get every pay-per-view unfiltered.
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to get it unfiltered. We'll have access to it lightweight whenever we want to. And it won't be at the constraints of the Peacock when they decide to release it or make it available or blah, blah, blah. Or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
With them, Netflix, man, is just a conglomerate. It's an amazing, huge conglomerate. Everybody and their mama love Netflix along the lines of when a season drops, a season drops.
Yeah.
The fact that you could watch it and pick it up whenever you want to. Even WWE on Peacock now does not have everything that the WWE network used to have.
Mm-hmm.
With the WWE network, and dude, I remember you could watch WrestleMania 1 through 36 nonstop, or Hell in a Cell, the old WCW pay-per-views, ECW. You could literally find anything, everything at the click of your fingertips.
And not just WWE, you had like you said, WWE, WCW, and ECW content.
And then you had WCCW.
Mm-hmm.
You had a couple other companies that were merged into WWF at the time. You know, it was a lot of stuff that you had access to that you don't have access to anymore.
Right.
You know,
I felt like personally with the WWE network, they dropped the ball to a degree because I think Vince's whole thing was monopoly, right? Let's just go with that. I don't know Vince, obviously, but it was just, a monopoly on the business known as sports entertainment or, wrestling. I have you on professional wrestling. And I thought with the announcement of the WWE network, we were going to see WWE embark on this move where it could be home to wrestling pay-per-views for whatever promotion, not just for WWE. I mean, it's the home of WWE.
OVW, NXT, etc.
Yeah. All of them. I thought you were going to get all of that. And
we lightweight did. Because what was the cruiserweight joint that they had? That theirs was purple and silver. That only showed on
the network. That cruiserweight. What was it called?
Remember,
it was the tournament, right?
Huh?
It was a tournament for that, right?
No, it wasn't a tournament. It was an actual show.
Oh, 205 Live.
205 Live.
Mm-hmm.
Them cats was dope.
Yeah.
A good chunk of them transitioned in NXT. But NXT, and it was kind of like when NXT kind of started to come up, that was when the transition came over and NXT got their own live show.
Right.
On USA. It was, like 205 Live was dope. You know what I'm saying? You look at the original content, Swerved, You look at everything that they had on the WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. Those documentaries, all of that, all of that. Why they let it go? Monopoly purposes, but they had the bank. They had the bank.
They had it. For
They
me, I
had
think
the bank.
if he would have just said, "Hey, you know what? We didn't have AEW at the time, but who was it? Like Impact. Like Impact. Hey, look, you guys need a home to show your pay per view. Let's work on the split, and boom, we put it right here on the WWE Network. Now, it seemed like there's some stuff in the workings that hasn't been announced fully between Endeavor, slash TKO and TNA now, because we had a lot of WWE personnel at the last pay per view, Hard to Kill. Trips was there, Bailey was there, Sasha was there with Bailey. Who else? I want to say it was somebody else on the men's side. Oh, CM Punk. And it was a lot of representation. We also saw Dolph emerge there. So I think that's more to come on that. But you know, with it being on Netflix now, and you got to remember, people kind of counted Netflix out for a little bit. When we started seeing the emergence of the Hulus and the Peacocks, Hulu especially though, people started to say, "Oh, okay, well, these networks they're rolling out their own streaming platform. So now this content that had lived forever on Netflix, like a Seinfeld, like a Friends, NBC, they bringing that back, and they say, "Hey, no, we need that for Peacock. We're gonna take those rights back." And for a period there, I think Netflix went through they lost some money. But with these type of moves and what they've been doing now has been like a resurgence where you've been seeing literally everything has hopped on Netflix for a hot second before it go to everything else. So it's back to that one spot to me.
I gotta stop you right there, sir. When was the last time you really looked at your Netflix catalog?
I watch Netflix often.
So check this out. So y'all remember during COVID, everybody and their mama started their own streaming service. HBO, Paramount, Stars, Showtime, BT, blah 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 blah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all remember Disney Plus, y'all remember you could only watch certain things on this platform, certain things on that platform, certain things on this platform, that platform. And then before you know it, you had like 18 different platforms just to watch one or two different shows.
Right.
If you look at Netflix now, have you noticed a lot of HBO's DC material is on Netflix?
On there. Yeah, yeah.
You know why that is? HBO is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
DC, I put this out there. Ignore the hoodie. This was a gift. DC's product ain't that good. DC's product has always been shit.
In terms of the movies, live action movies.
If it's not animated,
mm-hmm.
or if it's not animated or a cartoon show, the Harley Quinn show, any of their animated movies, it's all been trash. The one good standalone DC movie, aside from Christopher Nolan's Batman movies, has been The Watchmen.
Yep.
Fight me. I don't give a shit what you say.
I have a love-hate. Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Hold on, bro. Last year, DC dropped 3 major movies of 3 major heroes, and every last one of them tanked. 2 of them are known as the worst superhero movies ever made. That beats out Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Which is a trash.
That beats out Catwoman with Halle Berry. Yo, these movies with these $1 million budgets were trash. Flash, Blue Beetle, Aquaman 2.
Well, Blue Beetle, they said, was supposed to be HBO Max original, so that one was kind of on the low budget end.
Whenever you got names like George Lopez, that ain't no low budget movie.
I'm just telling you what I read, brother.
I read that the earth was flat. That don't mean it's true.
But shout out to my man that was Blue Beetle. I mess with him heavy.
So when you look at now, all of a sudden, Bro, the best movie DC ever dropped in theaters, aside from The Watchmen or the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, was Teen Titans Go, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And now you turn on Netflix and all these HBO, what was it, HBO Max or HBO Plus or whatever it was, HBO Max. Now they're all on Netflix. That tells you that HBO Max Plus whatever is going down the drain. The Elvis movie was exclusively HBO Max. Now it's on Netflix. Mm-hmm. You look at a lot of these different streaming services that came out of nowhere, you don't hear about them anymore. Why? Because it's shit. And they're selling it to who? The biggest proprietor that's going to give them the biggest buck for their money, which is who? Netflix. Because if you take Netflix and Disney out the picture, who you got?
If you take, well, Hulu is Disney, so yeah.
Joe, and Joe is doing an awful lot of talking for not being available for the show.
I was going to address that. I was waiting on you finish.
Either you at rehearsal or you on the show. Which one is it? If not, shut up. Joe Freelon made a comment saying The Watchmen was terrible. I'm not talking the series. I'm talking the movie.
Now, see, I've heard the reverse. I've heard the series was amazing, but the movie, I have a love-hate relationship personally with The Watchmen. Stylistically, I love what they did with it, and it's just kind of my thing with Zack Snyder. Stylistically, his stuff, the cinematography looks great. But when it comes to telling a story, this is just not his strong suit, and he should always look for he should look for a writing partner when it comes to his, to the films. But stylistically, cinematography of this shit, oh man, amazing.
The movie that came out in what? 09, 08, 09? That movie was absolutely amazing. It was true to the comic, damn near page by page. The series was a little wonky. Irregardless, you look at what the meat of what I'm saying is the flagship shows, movies, whatever, that came on the hooks of these new streaming services are now where? On Netflix.
Yeah.
That is a big money move for them. If you take Netflix and you take Disney out the picture, what you got? You got nothing. You got cable.
Yeah.
That just is what it is. Netflix is a smart decision for the WWE as a whole. And I hope they're not just going to have Monday Night Raw. No. Have the whole kit and caboodle. Don't even cut USA out, because USA Network has been faithful to the WWE universe. And if y'all remember the network used to do that. What show was that? I want to say it was like SmackDown, or maybe it was Raw. Maybe it was Raw, where they aired Raw on the network and they aired Raw on USA. Yeah. And when it was a commercial break on USA, you could flip over the network and see what's going on during the commercial break.
Yeah, that was during the inception of it. Yep.
I think that's dope. I really think that's dope. Now y'all have a budget, and it ain't even a matter that money was an issue. Now y'all have a budget to maybe do some of these behind-the-scenes documentaries, some of these followings of a Bianca Belair, a Otis, a Alpha Academy, a Street Profit. You got so much more to open up the lane. You know what I'm saying? So much more. Those shows on A&E, those WWE shows on A&E, y'all could take that a whole different route. If you wanted to, of course. But I think that's a good power move for them. I personally think it's a good power move.
I think those shows will continue to live on, A&E, like you said, the biographies. I think that's a great fit, great pairing for their docuseries. And, you can always stream those shows on Netflix anyway, depending on how that deal goes for the outside content outside of Raw. And just like I said, CW, Chi-Town Gamers, shout out to King Cayman, he's saying that it won't be on Netflix because SmackDown's supposed to stay with USA, and that's supposed to be October. So we're gonna have to do some fact checking here because what I've read initially was that SmackDown was going over to CW. Now we're getting news that they may stay with USA.
What about
With
Fox?
Fox is gone. Fox is out of it.
Mm.
Fox is out of it. Odd man out. So, but yeah, so that's where we at with that, man. But no, I think it's a good move. I am waiting to see what they do with SmackDown. I know they did want to get to like public TV. When they got to Fox, that was a big deal, but I don't know if ratings wise it was an incline to where they said, okay, yeah, we need to make sure we have a presence continually on, public programming like a Fox, 32. And so they're just gonna go, to streaming and worry about their cult following, I guess, and get the casual fans when it's time for them. The Rumble, the Manias, SummerSlams, etc.
Yeah, just all those different pay-per-views, man. Like for me, when the network was out, I'd never missed a pay-per-view ever.
Yeah.
When they kind of got rid of the network and it was just only on Peacock, it was kind of like.
And it was kind of buggy at first too on Peacock, and it's still to an extent.
It's still very buggy.
Yeah, still to an extent, yeah, some buggy stuff going on. They have finally fine-tuned it and got it in place because even on the network, when it first came out, it had some issues in terms of streaming. But by the time they had announced, oh, this is going to Peacock, it was in a good space. We weren't complaining about streaming issues no more.
Well, look at it this way, bro. Peacock is still buggy.
Mm-hmm.
When the network first dropped, it was buggy for a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
A month or two. How long they been on Peacock? And it's still buggy?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had the network on my PS4, my Xbox. Worst case scenario, you just restart, click back on once or twice, you own finally.
Right.
Maybe a little pixelated until it catches up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. Once it caught up, you was good.
Right.
You still had an issue on Peacock. And Peacock is through Xfinity. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be no problems with Xfinity.
This is true. It's very true.
I mean, the way you look at Xfinity has monopolized the cable market. It better not be no issues. And as much money y'all charge me per month, stop it. Stop it.
In theory, because the internet's still buggy.
Man.
Xfinity box, man. But what else, man? We got to transition over into
okay.
games. Do your thing, brother.
Let's change from the WWE wheel to go to the other wheels, other circuits. AEW ain't shit happening. I'm not impressed. Leave me alone.
No thoughts before we pass. No thoughts on Hook versus Samoa Joe.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to ask that because it did look like Samoa Joe whipped that ass. That's all
he
I got to say.
He did, but what would you expect? What would you expect from Samoa Joe? Nothing less.
I just, in the land of make-believe, as I'm starting to call AEW, I did not know what to expect from TK with that particular match. I didn't know if he was going to try to make Hook look like the underdog known as, what was his name on Punch Out? Little Mike?
Lil Mac.
I thought we were going to maybe see something of that nature with that particular match, but it was the complete opposite. And Samoa Joe whooped that ass. So I was good with that. I was definitely good with that. But
me personally, I'm getting tired of AEW, and I was the AEW fanboy at one point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And this ain't a matter of me jumping ship or whatever. Like, y'all product is getting stale. Y'all product is getting staler than a bag of open Doritos for 4 days. It's stale.
Is that bad for you now?
Yeah, it's stale. The product is stale. The product is stale. Like I don't have anything good to say about it. I don't have anything at all to say about it. It's stale. The product is stale.
Oh, one thing I do want to mention, and now I don't know if this was just, a work or what, but Jack Perry did pop up in New Japan and he tore up his AEW contract.
So
Do you think that was a work or do you think that was real?
I don't care.
Like you're just not vested. Okay, continue.
Yo, so no. Prior to the CM Punk fight incident, what was Jungle Boy Jack Perry known for? Oh, with him and Luchasaurus. How? Okay.
Yeah. Chi-Town Games, we talked about that already, brother.
Like, okay. You're a Jungle Boy, he's Dinosaur. Okay, it was cool, it was cute. Okay. Then the CM Punk thing. Like, his solo career, who gives a shit? The fight with him and CM Punk backstage, okay, that was the most entertaining thing that has ever taken place for him in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he tore up his contract with AEW on New Japan bullshit. AEW and New Japan are partners. How else would Okada and some of them other cats from New Japan be on AEW and Forbidden Door with the matchups between Danielson and Okada and this one and that one and that one and this one and Great Muta and John Moxley? Bro, y'all are in contract together, bro. You just ripped up some papers with shit printed on it, bro. I'm not impressed. Your act is stale. Your character is stale. You need work. I'm not trying to take away your in-ring ability, but bro, like, there's nothing for me. There's nothing hooking me into being vested into your story. Nothing at all. So,
hey, if it's not grabbing you, it's not grabbing you, man, and there's nothing wrong with that as well. I it kind of for me. It just kind of brings me to what I've been saying. I was saying it jokingly at first, but now I really kind of feel like it's a possibility of. I mean, I don't know if Vince will do it, but maybe Endeavor will do it. I don't know if TK will stay. It's not gonna. It's gonna be like an uprising because it's not gonna last if they continue down this path. There's no. For me personally, I haven't watched basically since the CM Punk fight. When that happened, I tuned in as much as I could, but I wasn't making it a priority. I'm only trying to get back to watching consistently for the sake of production on the show, having talk points. But I'm just disinterested. Excuse me. It's for me. It's literally WCW. It's like WCW 2000, like legit. Jeff Jarrett No Limit Records popping up, like what I mean. It's literally where we at already. And
so, bro, it's funny you took it there because you know what, Nick Nemeth. Okay, I saw the introduction of Nick Nemeth. That promo was shit. Dolph Ziggler is way better than that.
Well, it's gotta build, brother. It's gotta.
But wait, hold on. The Chi-Town Gamer said AEW is going on the phase right now since the Jericho incident. What Jericho incident? What Jericho incident?
The allegations.
No, bro. Chi-Town Gamers, bro. Y'all know good and damn well it ain't no incident. It's somebody looking for money.
Well, we can't really say that for sure. It could possibly be an incident, bro. I'm not wishing any ill on Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is a legend. But as we know, things happen.
All right. All right. You ain't frozen.
I've froze a little bit, but I'm
That's because you got that AT&T shit. Bro, look. If Jericho trying to get with Benzino's daughter, bro, I can't blame the man. I can't blame him trying to get with Coi Leray. I can't. I can't.
I don't remember the girl's name, but I don't think it was Coi Leray.
It is Coi Leray, bro. Have you not seen her IG and TikTok, bro?
No.
Look up Coi, bro. Stop, bro. Your picture frozen and shit.
It is. And I'm trying my best to get this mofo rebuffed. I don't know what's going on.
Look, all I gotta say, if Jericho trying to get him some chocolate drop, some caramel kisses, I can't blame the man. I can't blame him. But we know it ain't a matter of him being on whatever. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. I wasn't there. Let me shut up. I don't mean to be offensive. But even still, even if you took the Jericho stuff out the picture, what else does AEW really have to offer? That stuff with Adam Cole, lame. Swerve is the hottest thing going for them right now. Let's see what they do with them. Everything else is just kind of.
I'm listening.
Yeah. It just, I mean, like, bro, it's just, you frozen, by the way, so I don't know if you listening or not.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, I'm working on trying to get unfrozen. So
just close your camera. Like legit, it's just.
He called me when I was in my bag too. Just messed up.
Damn, it sounds like you just dropped your pistol.
No, close. I dropped my phone.
Well, that too. But no, bro, just that Nick Nemeth, that whole promo with the guy that came out, we walk the same path. Bro, all right.
And who was that dude? Now, I wasn't privy to that guy.
Don't care. Don't know, don't care. And it's not even that I'm just some WWE fanboy. Where's the creativity? Where's the creativity? I'm asking legitimately, where is the creativity? Y'all are repeating stories from different stories of other stories that we've seen in different companies and other companies and that company and this company and that company and so on and so forth. Where's the originality? I'm just saying.
And I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
And another thing that pissed me off too, and this can be a hot take, because we all know the wise man is good for a good hot take. I am beyond pissed. Let me pull this up on my phone. Give me just a moment, sir.
All right.
Give me just a moment. Don't you go no damn where. Stay right there. Hot damn.
I couldn't if I wanted to. No way. I'm froze.
Yeah, you frozen shit. You need to pay your AT&T bill.
I just paid this MF, which is why it's bad.
No, the Iron Claw was shut out of the 2024 Oscars and did not receive any nominations. That, sir, is bullshit.
That is a travesty. I've heard nothing but great things about that film. And, this was one of those films that should have had a moment for Zac Efron and the rest of the guys. The dude from Bear's been killing it. So he'll be fine. But, for this film to not receive any love. It's just I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all.
I've seen that movie twice. There are very few movies that I have gone to the theaters to see multiple times. I saw Black Panther, the first Black Panther movie. I saw that in theaters 6 times. 6. I saw Endgame 5 times in theaters. I saw Iron Claw twice.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, like, okay, yes, if you're familiar with the Von Erichs, if you've seen Dark Side of the Ring, the Von Erichs, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. If you are aware of that, yes, they did leave out some stuff. We get. Yes, it is kind of a hard movie to watch. Yes. But that was an amazing tale to tell. It just was. It just is. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think about it. For them to get snubbed, not even a single nomination, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
It was just a pure snub. It wasn't no other way to put it.
Yeah.
What else? Emmy. What is it like? Not the Emmys. I'm trying to think of some other like award shows. Maybe it could clean up at, because sometimes when they don't get, the Oscar nods, they're able to get. I know Tony's, I think, is for like television though, so it was something else. Maybe and this is super duper lesser than the Oscars.
Well, you have the Emmys, the Golden Globes. I mean, there are a lot of different shows. Award shows that could have highlighted it, but it got snubbed. And we all know if you win the Emmy, 9 times out of 10 you win the Oscar or one of them, the Golden Globe. I forget which one it is. But
Town Gamers comment on the film with the analysis you're giving right now.
Very well could be. Very well could be. But we also know that professional wrestling does not get the love, attention, and shine that it should get in the first place. That's just true. You look at people that talk about wrestling's a fake sport, it's sports entertainment, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. I'm glad you said that. There is football season, baseball season, basketball season, lacrosse season, track season. You look at all these sports and they are seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Professional wrestling is 365, 366, depending upon the year. Wrestling don't stop. How long Seth been going hurt? How long did Cody go hurt? Roman, Randy, this person, that person, Sting, Piper, you name it. Bruder Brosey, Coco Beware, you name it. How long have these wrestlers performed hurt? That's fine, bro. If you frozen, I can take it, bro. I could be on my soapbox.
I'm hearing you. I can hear you loud and clear. I can still contribute. Just trying to get this face back on.
I got you, bro. But don't sit up here and talk to me about, oh, this shit is fake. What's fake about it?
Right.
What's fake about it? When you look at the people that have gotten severely injured, died, hurt, crippled, paralyzed, weren't able to walk again, got staph infections, blah, 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 woo, 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 you name it, how is that fake?
Right.
You look at, and I hate to be whatever, you look at basketball, if a motherfucker get a paper cut or a thumb injury, they out for 2-3 months. You look at he has a tightened calf muscle. A what? A tight what?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But how many times did Jeff Hardy perform and Matt Hardy perform when they was hurt? Granted, that may not have been the best of examples because they were on stuff. But when you think about it, like, bro, like, real talk, you look at these professional wrestlers that have gone day to day by day with 2 days off a month, bro. House shows, dark shows. Fix your squinty ass face, Joe.
Stop saying dumb stuff on a podcast, Phil.
What's dumb? What did I say that was dumb?
Number one, if you want to start from the very beginning, it's not Coi Leray. It's Kylie Ray. She's literally from Indiana.
Joe, tempers now.
How am I supposed to know where Benzino's daughter from, bro?
No. It's Kylie Ray. I said this to you on the last show, and you didn't leave the last show.
And first of all, that wasn't the beginning of the show. That wasn't the beginning of the show.
I said this to you on the last show, on a show before that, and my temper is low. Oh man, Logan, my temper is calm. I'm calm. I'm fine. And secondly,
first, hold on, hold your horses.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Can I add you to the show properly? Like, can I do that for you, buddy?
No, I'm doing it. No.
Let me do it. I have it here. I have it here ready, sir. Uno momento, main event. Uno momento.
First off, I am Toxic Jose, aka Mr. Imaginary Soapbox, aka why would you say that? That is who I am, guys. Welcome to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. I got here late. I apologize. I had rehearsal. Secondly, sir, it's Kylie Ray. We've done this 3 or 4 times. We've done this 3 or 4 times.
Wait,
second of all,
which one is first?
Whoa! Second of all,
Second of all, which one
you
is
said
first?
you don't watch. You used to watch AEW faithfully. You were the AEW faithful. You were the one that was like, "Oh, CM Punk came back and died for our wrestling sins." Oh, blah, 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 blah. That was your words that you said out loud for everybody in the first place. Okay. Now, the fact that you don't watch AEW, I don't blame you. I'm not saying you're a terrible person for that. I get it. It is kind of stale. But Swerve is on there. The one thing that we have is Swerve. We have nothing.
That's what I said the best thing AEW has going for them, and Chi-Town gamers can quote me on this. I said the best thing they got going for them right now is Swerve and something else.
I heard you say that.
Can I say something real quick?
What?
Why does old man Logan look like Music Soul Child in his Frozen picture when he first came out? Yeah, my mind's gonna have crazy.
I'm trying to keep from having technical questions on.
Hold on, hey, Joe.
But Joe, can I refresh?
No, you can't. Joe,
if you leave. Hold on. Hold on. Try. Old man, look. Try and leave and come back.
Joe.
Yeah.
Old man Logan looked like he was getting ready to say, boom, 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 boom.
No, I'm not done with you, bro. I'm not done with you. Come on.
Bro, pause.
Anyway, I'm not done with you at all. First off, TNA Impact. Moose is the heavyweight champion.
Pause.
I said it already. Said it.
But you re-said it again, so pause.
I already said it. Pause. Secondly, Moose.
Yeah.
Moose is the heavyweight champion of freaking TNA, and then also you got to worry about Chris Bay, who's one of the hottest stars there in the first place, whatever. Because you know what happens.
Stop.
These guys go there, then they end up in WWE.
Stop.
You stop.
Hold on. What overshadowed Moose's title win?
When Nick Nemeth came back.
There you go.
Nick Nemeth came back.
Nemeth, Joe Namath. Who gives a shit?
There really wasn't an overshadow though. And then without even talking about
what is everyone talking about? Are they talking about Moose? No. They're talking about Nick Namath, Joe Namath, Nick Muhammad, whatever. They're not talking about Moose.
Rightfully so. The artist formerly known as Dolph Ziggler is a bigger wrestler in terms of the grand scheme of it all. But Moose is still the TNA heavyweight champion.
He's in a bigger company. He was from the E, bro. So obviously going to talk about him first. But Moose, a heavyweight champion who just happens to be black and one of the most athletic wrestlers in the world, is in TNA.
They got overlooked.
Who, Moose?
Yes.
No, knock it
Bro,
off.
so bro, on every platform that we follow on IG and other social medias, there are a few that are talking about Moose. Everyone else is talking about Nick Nemeth.
Namath.
Namath, Mammoth, what the fuck ever. Sue me. His mama named him Dolph Ziggler. I'm gonna call
That's why I'm trying to tell you that it's not Coyle Ray. Because if Kylie Ray were to ever watch this podcast and watch you say Kylie Ray, she's gonna have a problem with that. So say her name properly. Say the issues properly, Phil. Give them the proper information.
I know the fuck you ain't lick your lips and tell me to talk about something proper.
The traction has been there, so the trajectory of us probably getting on her radar is very probable. So
It's very mindful of what you say. Try do the thing that you don't usually do. Think before you speak.
No,
Try
you
to do
tell
that.
me what the fuck to do. First of all, you get your pink ass lips out the damn camera. Second of all, you wasn't even on time for this show, so you need to be quiet.
First of all, you look like nope.
I'm not done. You have a turban. You are wearing a turban with a hood on top of it, sir. You need to be stopped sooner than later.
Your eyebrows are thicker than your mustache. Stop talking to me.
That don't even make sense.
You have Arabian eyebrows and a big mustache. You are confused.
Your beard don't even feel it right here.
You're confused.
That means you don't eat pussy right.
What's my man name from
No, this you know what this means right here? You stressed out right here. This is what this means. It don't go nowhere else.
That's
it's like a road sign. It looks like somebody painted over the top of your beard. That's what it looks like.
Namaste. We must continue because we have the Royal Rumble to talk about, gentlemen. Namaste. I see how the tempers could flare doing that comment right there, that little topic. But hey, we have the Royal Rumble, 2024 Royal Rumble to talk about.
Hold on.
I want no smoke, bro. I want no smoke.
Logan.
I concede.
Old man Logan.
Yes,
I concede.
Mr. Logan.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry. What did Chi-Town Gamer say? The judge said No Chill has a point on Moose. Thank you, Chi-Town Gamers. Thank you. Old man Logan.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Logan. Captain Logan. Tribal Chief. Head of the table.
Why is he calling him so many names?
Have you noticed the continual David Otis beef between me and Joe? Now, I want to point something out that all of our fans can see, all of our followers can see. For the past 3-4 weeks, I have made myself readily available for these podcasts. And you see why he's talking to someone else in the background. And he clearly did not pay his pixel bill because he's pixelated. It's been funny. He loves to mute me. He loves to kick me off screen. He loves to try to discredit me any and every chance he gets. Yet he says he's not the David Ruffin of this group. Where, hey, I'm not trying to be David Ruffin. I'm not trying to be the star. I'm the wise man, which means I'm Barry fucking Gordy.
Ooh.
And have you noticed, Otis, Logan?
Yes, sir.
That I'm the only person that he does that to. Have you noticed that? He doesn't do that to you.
Can I retort?
He doesn't do that. Shut your mouth. He doesn't do that to Will. He doesn't do it to KG. He only does it to me.
Yeah. I have an answer for that.
It's because you told KG he has PS3 headphones.
That's not my problem. That's not my problem. If someone has bro, if you still got an iPhone 6, that ain't on me. That's not.
If you still got what?
Huh?
You said if you still got what?
If you still got an iPhone 6, bro, that's not on me.
Oh man.
If you still got an iPhone with a button in the middle that you push to get to the bro, that's not on me.
Bruh.
But when I sit here as the wise man and try to bring y'all wisdom, so Jehoshaphat, I want to thank you, Chi-Town Gamers. I want to address something.
What, man?
So Joe tried to make an old comment about me about
move back out the camera so we can see your whole face. Yeah, we always see his nose and mouth. God damn!
As many times you got your pink ass lips in the fucking camera. Shut up.
You and this bell pepper nose you got. Move back, Michael. God damn.
Oh, you see him stealing my jokes now, right?
Gentleman.
Oh man, you see he's stealing my jokes now, right?
Joe, okay, listen. For editing purposes, can you move your big ass head back? move back so they can see your whole face.
For editing purposes, can you please move your
head? Now, Joseph, we were having a very, very good tag team match for you got over here now.
Because you can't listen, because you can't have a discussion with Phil or retort him because he takes it as disrespect. When it just can't be a disagreement.
Having great conversation.
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay, but if that was the case,
oh man, Logan, can you mute him, please? Can you mute him?
No, I'll do you one better. I'll do it myself.
He's muting himself.
Thank you ever so much. As old man Logan was saying, and I'm sorry for the people that are watching, Chi-Town Gamers, everyone else, King came in. I want to apologize to the people that were watching because we were having a great episode between me and old man Logan. When Joe Freeline, Toxic Jose, got on here, he immediately attacked me, kind of like how Wanda Smith attacked Cat Williams, and we both know how that ended up. With me being Cat and him being Wanda Smith. So I want to point something out. So Joe made a comment about the grays in my beard. The grays in my beard, I'm like Samson. The strength is in my beard. Also, the grays in my beard also signify that I'm like Solomon. That's why they call me the wise man. I'm pretty wise beyond my years. I am. If you notice, the other brothers in the comment boxes, Joe, Logan, they don't have grays in their beard, but I wear my grays proudly. I'm almost like a Raja Ghul. I would be a black.
You definitely got the Raja Ghul going.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I wear them proudly, and they call me the wise man because I have gray in my beard, which is spiritual wisdom from the ancestors. You look at Joe's beard. It don't even connect from the lip lapel to the bottom, which shows that he's not eating coochie right. He's eating filet of fish.
Can we get back to the
Wait, I'm almost done. And I don't mean no harm. I just want to point out the fact that, hey, when you know better, you do better. And I would love for my brother Joe to do a little better. I would love for him to be on time for these shows. I would love for him to not wear a turban with a hoodie. I would. I would love for him to not fake act like he's on mute when he... You see, people, it's smoke and mirrors. But you know what?
Are you done? Are you done?
I wasn't, but since
okay. Let's do season 9 a certain way. Every episode on season 9, you have found a way to be disruptive. You have found a way to say something out of pocket, and you have found a way to say something that makes no sense in anything. Phil, I am talking to you directly. Every single time a guest comes on, What is the one thing you say, Bill?
Welcome to the show.
Shut up, Joe. Let the guest speak. That's the first thing you say. That's the first thing you say, especially when I'm trying to even introduce it in the first place. When I am trying to gauge a response from the guest and ask a question, you say, shut up and let the guest speak. You have drank so much of wait. See? Disruptive, because you can't let someone get that's that Virgo in you. You got to let that go. You got to let that
I'm
stick.
asking you, can you let your
Hold
internet
on, wait. I put myself on. I have a mic, so I can do this. And I can put it back on. I have that capability because I take this podcast seriously. To be transparent, I had a rehearsal I had to get to make some money, which would then go again back into this podcast to get a streaming camera, to get stuff done at this point. You are disruptive, you are ignorant, and you are very rude to me because you don't like me to your core. And I don't know why. I don't know what the hate is in your heart. I don't get it. Why are you so worried about how I eat vagina? This is a weird thing with you. Every time, you don't eat vagina right because it's weird. It's weird, okay? Let's stop this, Philip. I am not David Ruffin, okay? If you want to lead so bad, you can lead and do what you want to do. But cut it out, bro. No one's beefing with you, okay? No one's doing this. We're okay. We're fine. You are not the problem. Okay. All right. Can we move on? Can we talk wrestling now?
Can we talk the Royal Rumble, please?
Yes, we
Thank
can.
you.
I just want to address something really quick.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, Phil. Tell me what I'm doing wrong now. Come on, Dad.
Wow. You see the sarcasm and the cynicism from Joe to where hey, Joe, you made a couple valid points. You did. And you know what? To everyone that watches this show and has seen Joe mute me and cut my video out, as well as he called me ignorant and everything else, I just want to make this decision not out of emotion, but just out of pure fact, that this will probably be my last episode of the Hot Take Wrestling podcast because people like Joe don't appreciate me. So we can move on to the Rumble. We can move on with our picks, and we can go from there. Tribal Chief, please.
All right. We got that all
no,
right.
Man. No. Because he get to kick his ball. He get to take his ball and go home because his feelings hurt. Because that's it.
The wise man will have a conversation with me, and I'll make sure the wise man doesn't leave the Hot Take.
No. Over my dead body. You signed a contract. Remember, I signed a contract. You signed a contract. How about that one?
Hey, Logan, can you do me a favor as we move on? Can you tell him to restart his router because he's glitchy? I can't work.
I think he just froze.
Yeah, I can't work under these.
You just froze. You just froze.
I can't work under these circumstances. Yes, I am the child support slayer. Yes, Logan, please. Thank you, Tribal Chief.
2024 WWE Royal Rumble. Now, gents, to round up this episode, we need to make our picks. I'm going to leave the men's Rumble and the women's Rumble last because we do have a couple of matches that are taking place at the Rumble that won't be, they'll be semi-main events. They won't be the main event. So the first, I'll start with United States Championship, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. Wise man, go.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say Logan Paul. I would love for Kevin Owens to take that title off of him. But I don't know why my gut is saying Logan Paul. He hasn't held it long enough in my mind.
I agree. Main event, Jay Freeland.
What they'll probably end up doing is because it's Logan Paul and because he's only held it for a certain amount of time, it'll be some shenanigans or chicanery, and that's how he'll win it. But other than that, though, it's going to be Logan Paul.
Isn't that what I just said? Old man Logan.
I am going to be in.
Can I ask a question, Old man Logan? I want to look directly at Joe Freeline and ask him, how's it feel to try to be me?
Oh, wise man.
From the 5 heartbeats, I have to go to the 5. How's it feel to be?
Hey, old man Logan, can we move on? Like he said he wanted us to do in the first place?
Wise man.
Yes.
If I may.
Like Maya and Silk the Shocker, I'm moving on.
Oh. I'm going to conclude on that match. I'm going to agree with my brothers. I do think Logan Paul is retaining. I don't think I'm losing that until WrestleMania. Now, who he'll lose that to at WrestleMania, I'm not sure of. But
Yeah.
no, he has not held that title nowhere near long enough to be giving it up that soon. All right. So that is the United States Championship match. From there we have the Fatal 4-Way: Roman Reigns versus Randall Keith Orton versus LA Knight versus AJ Styles for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. For this one, we are going to go with the Toxic Jose, main event Oos, right hand Joe. Go.
It's gonna be Roman because they got to do him at WrestleMania versus Rock. It is confirmed allegedly that Cody Rhodes will not be finishing the story at WrestleMania. So it might be CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes because apparently that's going to be a thing, which is stupid. It's dumb. And Roman Reigns will more likely come out on top. Hopefully, it's not without any like bloodline sabotage, because if you're going to put him against The Rock, you got to make him look strong. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Wise man.
The unfortunate thing of being brothers is a thing called telepathy. And as I was thinking of my answer, Jehoshaphat jacked my answer and said everything that I was going to say verbatim. Literally. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna give an explanation because Joe already said everything verbatim that I was thinking in my mind. I'm just gonna go Roman Reigns.
This one's tough for me. Because I've been adamant about the Roman Reigns versus Rock match, not needing the title involved in that match. So this is one place where if Roman retains, is Roman gonna defend again at Elimination Chamber or no?
No,
That's confirmed. He's not going to be there. No.
He wouldn't need to.
Okay, so then maybe he needs to lose. Maybe he needs to lose. Hey, sis, maybe he needs to lose at Royal Rumble then. And if he does, I could see Randy Orton being the guy to dethrone him. I won't take a boo-boo on Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. I think it would be too premature to have them have a match at WrestleMania. To me, that screams down the line. SummerSlam would be some, verse for the title. I could get behind that, but not WrestleMania. I think LA Knight Constellation Prize. He'll be a U.S. champion at the end of night one of WrestleMania versus Logan Paul. That'll be the best bet for him right now. It's just too much star power. Nothing against LA Knight. Not saying LA Knight isn't a star himself, but when you have a Rock, when you have a CM Punk back, when you have Cody Rhodes there, you got Roman Reigns. Like, we got to see what's going on with Seth and this knee thing as well. So all that being said, because you still, if AJ doesn't win, if Randy doesn't win, what happens with them in WrestleMania? Will they participate in the Rumble? That's the other part of it. But for this, I'm going to say, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to do a hot take. Randall Keith Orton wins the WWE Universal Championship, making this his 15th title reign or 16th?
15. 15.
16th.
16th?
16th. He's up there. He's up
So,
there.
so he'd be tying with John Cena if he wins that Royal Rumble.
Let me see.
Because John Cena was going for 17. So
No,
To be-
John Cena was going for 16. Him
No, he was going.
right there.
Cena's at 16.
He's at 16.
The last title reign was his 16th win.
Yeah.
Okay, so Orton would be at 15 then.
Orton's one behind. So 15th championship title reign going into WrestleMania. That's my pick. That's what I'm gonna pick for that. Alrighty.
He's a 14-time champion, so this would be 15.
Who?
Randy, right?
Randy Orton, excuse me.
Yeah, so 15th. This will be his 15th reign.
This would be 15th, right.
Okay. So if he wins, that's why that was my pick for that. I don't know what happened with Phil, but Phil will be back, I'm sure. From there, we'll segue into the Women's Royal Rumble match. Just some of the confirmed entries that we got as of right now: Bayley, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Maxine Dupree, and Ivy Nile. That's just who's confirmed for right now in the Women's Royal Rumble. Joe, until Wiseman comes back, I don't know what happened with him. Your thoughts on the Women's Royal Rumble, your prediction on who could win and why?
So if they want to get the title off Io, they'll probably have Bayley win it by knocking out like Asuka, Kairi Sane, that type of thing, and then make it like more complicated than what it actually is and have it that way. If they want to have a decent match, they'll probably have Becky and Bianca, and she'll probably go against Rhea, depending on how it does. But at this point, I'm going to say Bayley winning it because that'll get the title off Io Sky like they want to. I don't agree with that because I don't think they've used Io Sky nearly enough as they have with Rhea Ripley, which is a shame. The probably surprise will be just Trinity will come back. No Sasha because she'll be with New Japan or AEW for the most part, and that should be about it. That should be the gist of it all.
Yeah. I agree with you. I do think Trinity will be back. She did lose the title at Hard to Kill, and she had the blessing of TNA to return, and she did what she set out to do while she was there.
Right.
So there's nothing really left there to do or to prove in the land of TNA for her. So I do think she'll probably end up being a surprise entrant. I also think Jade will be a surprise entrant. Now, this isn't my pick on who's going to win, but this is a feud I do think will maybe.
Excuse me. I am so sorry to interrupt. You see how Joe just completely kicked me out of everything, bro? Bro, you see how he kicked me out of everything, bro? Everything.
I don't have the probability to kick you out. I can only make you exit stage. I can't kick you out of the whole thing. Even if I do that, I can't kick you from the studio.
Even if you do what?
I can't ban you from the studio. Like I can't ban you. If I ban you,
Wise man. If I may. Okay.
Please continue.
All right. So,
please.
What I think could lead to being a prominent women's main event, or not main event, but a women's match that'll take place at WrestleMania. I do think we'll get Jade Cargill versus Trinity Fatu at WrestleMania. If that takes
I don't want that. I'm gonna say something and it's probably gonna get a lot of hate when I say it. I am skeptical of how ready Jade Cargill is because I'm nervous. I've seen her wrestle in AEW, and I know she's athletic, and I know she's talented, and she has charisma. But yeah, man, I don't know about that. It'll probably end up happening because you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know if I'm ready to see her. I'd rather her come back during a smaller pay-per-view and just beat everybody up.
If at this point, for me personally, if Jade doesn't debut at the Royal Rumble, her debut will take place the night after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll probably have her dominate whoever the women champion is on some a la Brock Lesnar type ish.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever ends up being the women's champion of SmackDown or Raw, after WrestleMania. But yeah, that's who that's just a side note in terms of the women's Royal Rumble. As far as my pick of who will win, Joe, I do agree with you. I can't see the Bayley angle because it's about time for Bayley to have that redemption story and for her to kind of, get out of damage control, which is also why I also think Sasha's coming back. But I could definitely see a storyline where Bayley is the one that dethrones Io, which has been a disservice to Io because in terms of which champion has been utilized and seen as the champion, it has been Rhea, but therein lies the problem with having two champions anyway. Like it complicates things.
Yeah.
Rhea has been a dominant force. Everybody's adored her. Everybody's loved what she's done the entire year of 2023. So why not have her as a unified, women's champion the way they did with Roman? And let's just get the match we want, man. Just put Rhea versus Bianca. That it could have been, where we could have went with that, especially when they teased that when both of them were champion.
Right, and they should have unified the belts to make it more interesting. It should have been like a unison of the belts, and I thought that was what we were gonna get, but it just went all over the place. And I digress.
Yeah. But yeah, so I can see that. If it isn't Bayley, I'm going with Nia.
Yeah, all right. I guess Nia.
All right. Wise man. We are talking about the women's Royal Rumble
I don't
match.
know, and I have no opinion.
Really? Now, wise man, don't you be like that.
Don't you dare be sour.
Don't you dare be sour.
Don't you dare be sour. Don't be sour. Don't be sour. Pick somebody.
As you tap your dildo on your camera.
It's a marker. Come on, pick somebody.
That is a big sip, my friend.
That is a big ass sip.
Come on, wise man.
Come on, man. You got hot take after dark in like 5 minutes. Come on, bro. Hurry up.
I don't know, and I have no opinion.
All right, let's move on.
Is that your final answer, sir?
Yes, it is.
That's his final answer.
All right. Well, from there, we're going to move on to, the main event of the Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble match. Confirmed entrance as now. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura, the almighty Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Chad Gable, Otis, Akira Tozawa, Kofi Kingston, and Damian Priest. These are all the confirmed entrants. All right. Wise man, we're going to start with you. Who do you think will win the 2024 men's Royal Rumble match? Floor is yours.
I don't know, and I have no opinion.
Here we go with this shit. Okay. All right, I'll go. So Cody Rhodes has already been confirmed that he's not going to finish the story at WrestleMania, allegedly. So that nicks him out. CM Punk's not ready to have a main event match at WrestleMania. Damian Priest has the Money in the Bank briefcase, so it wouldn't make sense for him to win at all. Which I don't even know why he's in the Royal Rumble match. That doesn't even make sense. He's got the Money in the Bank briefcase. What's the point? I don't know. It might be Gunther, so we get Gunther and Seth at WrestleMania. And then therein lies the thing where now you have The Rock versus Roman Reigns, night 1, night 2, probably night 2, as a tribal chief or whatever, which is what it is. But if I'm being honest with you, like brutally honest with you, it should have been Cody Rhodes night 1, Roman Reigns night 2 with Rock. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's intriguing, but in the same token, it's like there's just so many possibilities that now the actual happening of it all is confusing. So I don't know.
With Damien's an interesting character to me right now. I see a lot of his Senior in the Bank run and the Seth Rollins run when Seth cashed in during the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match. Seth was kind of like middle of the road. He wasn't really like being used super duper prominently. He was in a prominent role, but he wasn't like winning a lot of matches. You know, it was just kind of like, all right, whatever. I could totally see a space at WrestleMania where Damien cashes in successfully on a newly anointed, you know, heavyweight champion Cody Rhodes. I do think Cody's going to finish the story this year. Or on Rock. I think that would be poetic justice.
That'd be funny.
The Rock hits the rock bottom, people's elbow, 1, 2, 3. Roman rolls out of the ring, new head of the table. Who crashes the party? Judgment Day. Judgment Day, a rejuvenated Judgment Day, a pissed off Rhea Ripley that just lost the women's championship, a Judgment Day that just lost the tag team titles, a Finn that's ready to be the Prince again, true Prince. Dirty Dom just Dirty Doming it. And what happens? They cash in and they walk out with the biggest prize in sports entertainment.
Oh, there's so many things. I can see it too. I'm not even disputing you. There's so many things that, like, even if they have Drew beat Roman, like, even if they have Drew beat like Seth, just out of nowhere, like they can literally do anything, but it's only certain things they can do right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. WWE has all of the wrong problems to have right now. Mm-hmm. They have an ample amount of stars capable of main eventing WrestleMania, either be it night 1 or night 2. Because, like you said, Drew McIntyre is another person there. This whole storyline with Seth maybe in the injury, it could be a work. It wouldn't be the first time they've done this type of work. Mm-hmm. But if it isn't a work, then hey, you got more than enough guys to where that story could be maybe Gunther and Seth, and Gunther wins it, and Damien cashes in on him. But who knows? Who knows?
He could have asked for a vacation, bro.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Maybe he should ask for a vacation. Seth literally has been defending that title since its inception. Literally.
Yeah.
As far as a pick for a winner, did you say a winner, Joe?
No, I didn't pick anybody. I know this fool is not on. Are you on the phone?
I don't think he's on the phone. Wise man. All right, so let's get some picks going in, bro. I don't know what's going on with the wise man, but who do you think could possibly be the one that points at the sign come Saturday?
I want to say Cody. I'll do it like this. I want to say either Cody or Gunther. Dark Horse, Drew, or Damien, just because the WWE would find some type of chicanery to just have him fuck up his Money in the Bank, which
I
is
really
stupid.
Appreciate your time, and thank you for calling me back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You okay? You good?
Great. Continue.
I've set my picks for, involving myself with the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. All right. For me, I want Cody to finish the story, man. I don't know if you have him win back-to-back Royal Rumbles. I don't know the likeliness of that.
Might as well.
I got CM Punk as a dark horse winner of the Rumble. I think CM Punk will definitely be in the last 4. So will Cody.
Okay.
But there's a lingering guy that always pops up, back up, that has been gone since what? SummerSlam?
Who?
First name Brock, last name Lesnar.
Oh God! No, oh, come on, no, no. It's okay. It's time, bro. All we want is Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That's all we want. That's all we want. Okay. No more Brock Lesnar matches. Period. Just no more, bro. I can't watch another Brock Lesnar match knowing I'm gonna get 8 suplexes and knowing I'm gonna get 8 suplexes.
Wise man, you okay?
I'm great.
Knowing I'm gonna get 8 suplexes and like 3 F5s, and then the match ends in some type of weirdness. No, bro, I'm good. I don't want that. But yeah, it's true. It might happen, but still.
But I guess I'll pick Cody as my pick. I do want Cody to finish the story, so I'll have Cody as my pick. But dark horse will be CM Punk. Any? Do you think any surprises will take place, guys? Anybody you think will be a return that you wasn't anticipating? Me personally, I don't necessarily want to see any old faces return, but if it was possible, I don't know if you all been keeping up with it, but like a Big E, for example, if he's capable and ready to come back,
No, they're not gonna clear him.
Yeah,
they're not going to. I don't think. I'm just saying him as an example, like that type of a return.
Hogan.
I would hell no.
Hell no.
Even though he's trying to put his.
You're right. Like you're not.
I'm not talking
I
to
got
you.
one more, brother.
I'm talking to Logan. Oh man, Logan, did you watch Raw? Did you notice in the promo of the 40-year anniversary, Hulk Hogan said, "Oh, there's always one surprise," and he pointed to himself, and they cut it real quick.
Yeah, but we don't want to see that.
I'm not talking to you.
If they're gonna bring back Miro, get cool. Have your way with him, Miro.
Oh, if Miro comes back, I'm down for Miro coming back. Rusev, but they got to bring back. But damn.
The likeliness of MJF, maybe. What do you guys think?
No, hell no. Ain't no way in hell. Nah. Are you not talking to me? Are you not going to respond to that because I said it, or are you just not going to talk to me at all?
If you're not going to respond to Joe Wise, man, just respond to me, okay?
You can just respond to Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan, I would have to say the likelihood of MJF debuting on the Royal Rumble is highly unlikely.
Okay. Now, Chi-Town Gamers just put up a name that I forgot to mention, Andrade.
That would be dope. If they use him properly.
I would love to see Andrade on maybe NXT. I don't know if there's a.
Again, they're not going to bring back Andrade because of the sex tape with him and Paige. They're just not.
That is Alberto Del Rio again for the second time this week. I'm sorry. Oh man, Logan, can you tell no shit with Phil? That is again Alberto Del Rio, not Andrade. And once again, he is mistaken someone for the wrong name as the wrong person.
Oh boy. The Royal Rumble, man. That's the Royal Rumble. Those are the picks. I don't know if we really spoke about the 2K covers. Did we speak about that? It was kind of brief, but
we did not speak about the 2K covers, Old Man Logan.
All right, Wise Man. What would you like to say about the 2K covers that were revealed for WWE 2K24 that did take place on Monday?
40 years. My entire life. 40 years of WrestleMania. We have seen some amazing storylines, characters, championship wins, historic runs come to life. That's something big and monumental that I don't think we as a whole truly appreciate. KRS-One said something about the Grammys this past year, and y'all remember last year was the 50th anniversary of hip hop,
Yeah.
and how he talked about for 49 years hip hop had been overlooked, thrown to the side, discarded, blah 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 blah. But on the 50th year now, they want to acknowledge it. When we look at some of the characters that were produced in these 40 years, characters, people, history, moments, they are solidified forever in pop culture history. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, Elizabeth, Lex Luger, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold Rock, Undertaker, you name it. 40 years, 4 decades. Most companies aren't even able to last 4 years. This is something to be celebrated. This is something to be petrified in the petrified forest of relevancy. 40 years. 40 years. 40 years. The Israelites wandered for 30 years. Add an extra 10 to that. That is WrestleMania. And people may wonder why I always tie in wrestling with the Bible. Because professional wrestling comes from the Bible. I won't go into that. But 40 years, that is something that we should all raise our glasses to.
I got nothing in my glass.
Oh man, Logan, you can raise your glass too. Thank you.
I don't have anything on my glass. I have nothing. Fortunately, I have failed. I have nothing. My bad. Dropped the ball on that. Sorry.
Wise man, that was well said. Well said.
Phil, thank you.
Hey, I was thinking maybe my name should be changed to Mediocre Wise Man. I don't know,
That was great. It was great, man. It was amazing.
Oh man, Logan, thank you so much for that acknowledgement. There is something else that I want to acknowledge. Can we please acknowledge our beautiful WCW? Can we acknowledge
Got it, bro.
its creation of beauty? Can we do that for a moment? If that's possible with someone on the show. Make some noise for the beautiful Tavagian. Yeah.
I love you.
That town gamer, she is.
Now you set my soul on fire.
WCW of the week.
It is not just a little spark. It is a flame.
Yeah.
So let me address Chi-Town Gamer where he said where they said, who is she? She is our WCW. This is another young lady like Sneakerhead 32, who is actually one of the coolest, most down-to-earth females that I have ever met, that shares a love for like the pop culture stuff that we do. So y'all notice on the Hot Take Podcast, we talk about wrestling, video games. We go from one thing to another. Bing, 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 bing. We may say something that is in reference to, let me just show the shirt.
Show enough.
Leroy.
We may go from wrestling to show enough to pop culture to anime to video games to music to this to that. And yo, like Tavagian and Sneakerhead 32 are like these two females. When I tell you they with the shits, they with the shits. Now, I have actively been working to get them to be a guest on the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. I have literally been actively trying to get them as guests. So they have both told me that they're shy, that they're not able to talk to the masses. So I would like to put it to a vote.
Okay.
If anyone would like to have Sneakerhead 22 and Tavagian be a guest on our show, please raise your hand. All opposed, raise your hand. Let's do it verbally. Okay. All in favor of having Tavagian and Sneakerhead 32 on the show, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I will not say aye. I will simply say welcome to the podcast of relevancy.
Oh, yeah, I like that better. That was better. That was cooler. I couldn't think of something that was cooler.
Okay, anyone that is looking to have Tavagian and Sneakerhead 32, please say welcome to the podcast of relevancy.
Welcome to the podcast of relevancy.
Podcast of relevancy.
Welcome to the podcast of relevancy.
Welcome to the podcast of relevancy. Is that the word? Welcome to the podcast of relevancy. I went to a private school. We didn't learn about words and music. We learned about Jesus.
All opposed? If you are in the comments and you are watching, and you would like to have Sneakerhead 32 as well as Tavagian on the show, please say, deliver me.
Well, he didn't say deliver me, but he said
Deliver us. If you would like to have Sneakerhead 32 and Tavagian as guests on Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, please say deliver us, please. Just put it in the comments, type it. It's fine. Oh, we got one. Can we get two? We have wait a minute. We have one. Can we get a second?
That wasn't.
Can we get a third? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So there you two have it. Sneakerhead 32 and Tavagian. We have put it to a vote. And we all know under the American Constitution of voting, please oblige. And we raise a glass to you, Tavagian, for being our WCW. Thank you for being just an awesome chick, just an awesome, cool-ass female. Like, you two are the dopest. Thank y'all so much just for being y'all. For real. So I salute you, and I salute you, and Mazel Tov.
All right. Before we get out of it, people, make sure like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to follow the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We're on TikTok at Hot Take Wrestling. We're on Instagram at Hot Take Wrestling. We are on the artist formerly known as Twitter, now referred to as X, at Wrestling Take. We are on Twitch at Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. You can follow us also. We got to work on the editing of this, Joe, but on YouTube, it is NMG TV Network. Or as it is, yeah. So you're right on that. My apologies.
Yep. I'll be working. You know what I'm saying? Be out here working. Oh, what you got next?
That is it, man. I'm trying to get back to our regular screen and shit.
These are the contributors to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Myself, Ken Gardner, Ill Will, Old Man Logan, No Chill with Phil. We greatly appreciate you guys so much.
He has the bigger picture than everyone else.
I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, I didn't even know you could do it like this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, baby.
Pause. Yeah, you're right. Pause.
Wow.
My bad, bro. I apologize.
Wow.
All right, Old Man Logan, give us your outro.
Everybody, enjoy not WrestleMania shit. Enjoy the Royal Rumble weekend that is ahead of us. I hope your picks are the same as my picks, so you'll be one of the good guys and one of the winners, not the losers. Acknowledge me.
All right, no chilling. I'm a Hot Take After Dark. You got 5 minutes.
No hot take. I
have a hot take. No, I
only do hot takes where I feel I'm appreciated. That's all.
Oh my. Okay, you're appreciated. You're valued. That's why we're giving you 5 minutes of Hot Take After Dark. Like it's your own segment by yourself. No one interrupts you.
You know something? Wait a minute. Before I get my outro, I just want to say something. We're working with Hot Take for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point in time, we were all cohesively moving together in the right direction. Now, I know some people may see this down the line and may say, hey, you're kind of being a hater. But you know what? I felt very much in tune with what Cat Williams said, and I have to address this amongst the crew. I noticed some changes amongst someone within the Hot Take family that completely denounces his ties to the wrestling Illuminati and the social media Illuminati. But you know, I can't help but feel that's just smoke and mirrors. On Monday Night Raw, when Cody and CM Punk had their massive face-off, and CM Punk said, I'm more of the American dream than you are. Well, I'm more CM Punk than you are. And as you dig in your nose, because we saw that.
That's my nose ring.
I can't help but feel by your actions that you really think you are bigger than the group.
No.
And as Otis said to Paul, Lou, David, Eddie, and Dennis, ain't no one person bigger than the group. Coming late to the shows, dancing, singing in promo videos and TikTok, promoting yourself as Hot Take. I can't help but wonder, is that what you really think? Now, everyone sits and says, like, hey, No Chill with Phil says a lot of crazy stuff and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And some stuff of that I really believe. Some stuff I don't. When I said CM Punk, when he came back to AEW and I said he died for our wrestling sins, I meant that. Yes, I did. Absolutely. And when he did what he did to Jungle Boy and left and came back to WWE, I said, I don't think he was that wrestling savior. I just don't. I don't think he was the Jesus Christ of wrestling. I just don't. Toxic Jose. Yeah. Shout-out Gamers, you said it right. Ain't no one came to you, Otis. But you know what? And I could be Otis. I very well could be Otis. Thank you. I could be that Otis. But you know what? When the Hot Take needs a hotel room, who do they call?
man.
When the hot take needs a hookup on some video games, who do they call? The wise man.
Wise man.
When the hot take needs coupons to go shop at Target, who do they call? The wise man.
My wife. And then the wise man.
When the hot take needs hookups for C2E2 tickets, who do they call? The wise man.
The wise man.
But hey, if you want to run off on the plug, if you want to be Plies in 2018, 2019, 2020, you want to run off on the plug, go ahead. I just want to let it be known that due to Jehoshaphat's actions tonight, because Old Man Logan, may I address you and your iPhone 16 for a moment, please?
I'm listening, sir. My apologies.
Me and you were having a wonderful conversation. We were going back and forth. We agreed, we disagreed, but there was no turmoil. Not until a certain someone with a do-rag turban got on. And then in the midst of that, my video got cut off. I got muted. I got kicked. There was a lot of things that happened directly to me that I seen as personal. So I'm really debating where's my place here at Hot Take if the wise man is no longer valued by certain people within the group. Especially someone that's hot dogging and showboating. And I may even come across to a hater like Chi-Town Gamers. Shout out to Chi-Town Gamers. And I don't mean to. We were having a wonderful, derivative conversation. But even She Talks Wrestling has said multiple times, why are you cutting someone's video off? And yet this individual still decides to cut video off. I don't know. If you were Kofi Kingston and I was Brock Lesnar, you wouldn't say that was fair now, would you? But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just the light-skinned ball one out the group that's trying to make sure we keep chugging along.
What do we keep doing?
But you know what? Old Man Logan, I want to thank you for your kindness, your generosity, your counsel. Thank you for allowing me to be your counsel.
I appreciate you, wise man.
Did you see what the comments said from Chi-Town Gamers?
Well,
I'm sorry, Old Man Logan, my glasses are a little dirty. Can you read that comment, please, for me?
Energy was up and running.
No, the other comment that you had up.
Joe did come on hostile for real, for real.
Thank you, Chi-Town Gamers. I appreciate your candor. Thank you so much.
Ashton, we started a different way, so I wasn't able to go. All right, here we go.
Oh, you see how you cut me off in the midst of me?
No, wait.
I thought you were done.
In the midst
Are
of
you done?
Kind of hostile.
Please address Ms. Ashland. Thank you, Ms. Ashland.
No hostility, Ashley. The Island of Relevancy did not have the right hand's Twitch information. So the Island of Relevancy.
I wonder why that was. Old Man Logan. Did he not want us on Twitch without him?
No, he didn't provide his Twitch information.
I wonder why that was.
It's literally the Hot Take Wrestler podcast.
How would we have known that?
We didn't have it.
Okay.
But matters
right,
none. Matters none.
Now let's hold on, because let's just get this out the way now.
You have to feed your Twitter, your Twitch followers and supporters.
You have to share that information. We would like to draw water from the well too, but you know.
You have to feed another Chi-Town Gamers. They also were concerned. They didn't know that the Island of Relevancy, the podcast of Relevancy, wasn't on tonight because we weren't on Twitch.
Not really on IG either. It's just on Twitter. It's on Twitter and YouTube. And the IG should be.
Ashton, stop saying his information, sweetheart. It is the collective, baby girl. It is the collective. He's the wise man for real. Like
I wonder where she got that mindset from.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there, old man.
Thank you for looking for the half hour. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you, Ashton. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I didn't give them the information for the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast Twitch like I thought I did in the first place. So
you didn't.
Let's have an adult conversation and talk like adults for a moment.
Yes, please.
So, number one, I came on the show because you said something about AEW, which I thought was incorrect, and it wasn't hostile; it was fashion. Number two,
oh, bro, you came in with.
So you're telling our fans they're not entitled to the right to their opinion? Is that what you're telling Chi-Town gamers?
No, what I said was I came into the show not hostile, but with passion. Now, if I come off as hostile, predicated on how you think I'm feeling, and I'm telling you I'm not feeling that way, that's one thing. But for me to explain myself and say that I came with passion and not hostility, that's another thing. Secondly, at no point in this show did I ever demean your value. Since the beginning of Tribal Court, you have lied about contracts. You have lied about voice notes that were not mine. You have lied about me saying things on this podcast. And every time we have someone on, you tell me, shut up, Joe, and let the guests talk. I am not the face of Hot Take Wrestling, nor am I saying that I am Hot Take Wrestling. I have a TikTok account that I never plug under Hot Take Wrestling because it's Hot Take Wrestling. When I go do a show with someone else, it's Hot Take Wrestling. The energy and the whole narrative of how you think that this goes within Hot Take Wrestling is only predicated on your feelings from that case. Never once. No one else on this show, on the live, has a 5-minute segment themselves. Am I right or am I wrong? No one else has that. No one else has that. The Wise Man has Hot Take After Dark. And the moment we knew that was hot, we immediately gravitated towards it and we gave you that spot because we believed in you that much. Old Man Logan has implicated as a great tribal chief for some of us to go live on their own, under the IG, under the Twitch, what have you, whatever. He thinks that's a great idea. I agree with him. No one is demeaning your value. No one is saying that you are unable to do certain things. No one is unable to say that you can't grab that brass ring. The initial thought and processes and things that have gone through the Hot Take Wrestling podcast have gone through all of us. All I do is edit, make TikToks at the WCW, and that's really it. You come up with most of the posts on IG. You come up with most of the posts for who or whom our WCWs might be. Some of the topics we go over as well, and some of the content within the live in the first place. So if at any point you feel your value is demeaned, nobody said it. Nobody said you was less than. No one even voiced those words. Now, if your emotions and your thoughts about how this is going is predicated on that tribal court loss and you're not over that, that's fine. I understand that. I get that. That makes sense to me. But to hold on to it from now, this is episode 7 or 6, right? Is just something we have to move on from. Because you keep bringing up this David Ruffin narrative.
I agree with Wrasslin on this one because we have been airing our dirty laundry the last couple of episodes. And we have to stop that.
I'm not, but I'm never the one to do it. It is only predicated off our wise man because our wise man lost a case in tribal court that King came and judged. I won that case fairly. I never changed who I was or changed up what happened. Y'all paid off ill will to go somewhere to a hotel he didn't even want to go to. That hotel he didn't even want to go to Arnie's in the first place. Then the second time ill will had to leave, you hooked them up because the first time someone messed up the reservations. I won't name names, but we're better. Now, at this point, you have tried to pay off to win y'all tribal court. There's no tribal issues here. No one's taking their ball and running here. Okay, we're all in this together. Just like High School Musical, we're all in this together, man. Okay, all right. We're all one. Okay.
Kenny may have taken his ball home tonight because you said he had PS3 headphones, and he didn't want to pause.
I didn't say that. The wise man said
you laughed. That's what it is.
Because it was funny. I'm not gonna control my laughter over this is a joke. It is funny. We know it's not PS3 headphones. We know that. But I'm just saying.
You know what? Hey, you know what, Joe? I'm sorry. Joe, you said some points. You made some specific points, as well as Ashlyn when she said, I feel like we should not be having this conversation. You know what? I will not be the one to disturb the peace.
There we go, wise man.
Not DTP, Ludacris, not them. No. Not we're fighting in the club. No. Not we thugged out. We getting drugged out. We say they fighting in the club. No, I'm not gonna do that. No. I will not be the one to disturb the peace.
Can we get our 5 minutes of hot take after dark, brother?
So hot take after dark. Well, wait, hold on. Let me get there. All right. My name is Phil Myers Sr., but my Muslim name is Malik Muhammad.
When did you become a Muslim?
If I have shut your face in the midst of everything that I have said and done, if I have bring your ass back here looking like a green M&M.
I'll be back, wise man.
If I have offended you, Jehoshaphat, I want to apologize publicly. I want you to know that I am not upset that I lost tribal court. I am not. And as you sniff that red Solo cup like you sniff a pair of unfound panties at Arnie's.
I don't do that.
I want you to know and understand. It is not a matter of bitterness. It's just a matter of concern. Because we are collectively as one. As Frankie Beverly and Mays have sang many, many times before, we are one.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
We are pause.
You want to touch my finger? You want to touch my finger?
Bro, pause.
That's
you
weird.
did this. Pause.
You weird. You don't want to touch my finger?
We are one.
We are one.
As I sit here and think about all the things collectively that Hot Take has gone through, collectively and individually, I want to know and acknowledge to you publicly, you are my brother.
And?
You are my brother.
And
as old man Logan comes back with a glass of unsweetened tea, and I don't know who the fuck drinks unsweetened tea, but I want to put it out there that you know what, Miss Ashlyn, we don't want you to come from Indiana because we know how Indiana girls are. They carry razor blades in their mouths and 22s in their Uggs.
In the animals.
And if your Uggs lean, it's 9 times out of 10 a Desert Eagle. So
okay, wait a minute. How do you know that?
Shut your face. I'm in the middle of an apology. Bro, do you see why I think he David Ruffin?
I just want to know how you knew that because that's interesting.
He just at this point want the 5 minutes of hot take after dark. Wise.
You know what? Fine. Let me just do my hot take after dark because someone doesn't want to let me speak.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock the Great, but no chill with Phil, the child support slayer, Captain Medium Meat. Because I got medium meat. Please follow me on any and all social media platforms.
It was delayed, wise man. I'm sorry.
It was delayed. It was a lane because it was like medium meat.
Because he put an emphasis. He's like, because I got medium meat. I'm sorry.
Can I finish?
Continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Cat Knocker the Great with No Chill with Phil, the voice of violence for All Heel Wrestling, Captain Medium Meat. I am uncircumcised. And it looked like a Darth Vader helmet. Just the big mushroom on Super Mario Bros. Seriously.
Sting's been off.
Please follow me on any and all social media platforms at Cat Knock the Great One. No.
Sorry.
Oh shit. Yes, y'all tailgapers. That's exactly what that was.
Can I finish? Is that okay?
Please continue, wise man.
Do I need to start over?
No.
Because I feel like I've been interrupted twice.
You wasn't.
Right. You said it like Darth Vader, so I did the all right, my bad.
Please follow me on any and all social media platforms at Can't Knock It, the Great One, No Chill with Phil, or Medium Meat, MEEAT.
Wait, hold, wait. Spell that again. Spell it again. Because they gotta know your handle. Spell it again. They gotta know your handle. Spell it again. Spell it
Medium Meat. Extra E
meat.
in the meat. MEEAT. Meat.
Extra.
No.
Gotcha. Noted. Gotcha.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on MySpace at No Chill with Phil, as well as Medium Meat, MEEAT on MySpace. Follow me on Black Planet Medium Meat, 1E MEAT, capital EAT, small M on Black Planet. Follow me on Farmers Only Medium Corn Shuck and Jive.
I didn't say nothing, wise man. I didn't say nothing.
Medium corn.
Thank you, Ashlyn. I don't know if that Farmers Only, one of my Farmers Only pages have been banned. The other Farmers Only is Peel My Corn Shuck 83.
Wise man, I didn't say nothing again. I'm just saying.
Follow me on Christian Mingle as Boaz for your ass. Deacon them down 69.
He made me, wise man. I was chilling.
What is it again? What's the name of what's the username of Christian Mingle?
Wise man, if I may, for the next profile, can we do medium meat treats?
Hell no, I'm not putting no treats in my meat. No.
What's
Medium
the Christian
Can
Mingle name?
I finish my Christian Mingle? My Christian Mingle is
I don't think people just one more time.
Wise man, I'm sorry. Jay, be quiet.
my Christian Mingle is Boaz for your ass. And also Deacon them down 69. And my other Christian Mingle is Come Get Psalms 69.
Got it.
You good, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And-
Shot Gamer said, "What's your plenty of fish?"
I don't have a plenty of fish, but my OnlyFans is uncircumcised Poppy 83.
Don't look at me, Joe. Dude, don't.
Okay, and that's you got anything else? Any other handles?
That was it.
That was it, Wise man.
Okay. What about
You
got it?
Shut up. You can subscribe to my OnlyFans for only 89 cents.
You got a Bumble?
No, I don't have a Bumble. I have an OnlyFans, uncircumcised Poppy.
What about a Fansly? You know what Fansly is?
No,
I feel like you're missing a market if you're not doing Fansly.
I don't have a FanDuel. Why the fuck would I want a FanDuel?
No, Fansly. 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 It's like OnlyFans, but it's more. Like it's more there than just like stuff. Oh yeah. Shotgun Gamer said, "You got a Hinge?"
No, I don't have a hair.
Okay. All right. That's it, right? Nothing else?
That's it.
I'm pretty sure.
What about you? You got no mi gente?
I don't eat tahini, so shut up.
All right, y'all quit egging them on.
No, fool. A mi gente. But like it's so like Black Planet has Black Planet. For like Latinos, it's mi gente. Like.
Joseph, he said he was finished. Go satisfied.
All right. Okay. All right. Thanks,
I got
guys.
wait. What's that one page with the white girls that be on there? The one thing with the white chicks. Come on,
What you talking about?
it's the thing with the white girls. Well,
I have no idea what you're talking
if y'all figure out what it is let me put my raisins in your potato salad 83.
All right. Okay. Thanks for watching High Tech Wrestling Podcast. See you guys next week. We got a lot more next week. Thanks, guys.